Start to play some of the music we got going on here.
One time for your mind, one for your mind, one time for your mind, one.
This is your song?
Yeah. I'm trying to do it like Hov did and bring the family with me whenever I go big. Niggas sleeping on me like I'm on the old shit. Why you waiting till I'm gone to give me my roses? All the niggas told me quit is
What you think, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna keep listening, but we'll go into it.
Alright, be on that whole shit. Gotta keep the family way. That's what I said. And I'm a family man, so that's what I did. Everybody moving weird, trying to push that my shit. I've been in my own lane, two-seat on my bitch. Said I'm working for my mama and my lady, real shit.
Alright, y'all, quiet on set. Rolling camera, rolling sound.
Old friends coming back to smite me. I gotta chase the pay, get clean and tidy. Niggas know I flow for days at a time. Gotta drown out the noise, all the voices in my mind. I be hating on my shit more than I even fucking rhyme.
Alright, 10 seconds out.
Gotta keep it $150. I know the consequences every time that I fuck with me. Jeopardize people that really just stuck with me. I gotta fight the urge to just throw
Alright,
it
check.
all away.
Hey, what's going on? And welcome back to the Sundown Podcast. Today I'm here with
Eyez.
Eyez. What a pleasure to have you on the show today, man. It's been about 1.5 years since I first met you.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you work in the studio for about that long, me personally, but I know you've been an artist and making music for much longer than that. So today we have him on today we have him on as a guest to help us understand where he's coming from, get to know him a little bit more as an artist, and see if there's anything that we might get a sneak peek into, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. You know, maybe if you're
All
lucky,
right.
you know.
All right. So listen, I understand you're from San Francisco, California. What
Yeah.
part more specifically?
I'm from Mission, more specifically like Hampshire and 20th.
Yeah.
That's mainly where I'm from, you know. So,
Hey, there's somebody's phone going on?
yeah, that alarm's been going off the whole time.
Nah. Yeah. Good? It's all good?
Can we redo that last question?
Yep.
Yeah.
The name of your album was also called Eyez, right?
Yeah.
So Eyez and Eyez?
Yeah.
But you said it's
You
an
could-
acronym?
I mean,
The name Eyez on the album is an acronym for something?
nah, it's self-titled.
Self-title.
Yeah. So
Okay.
when you talking about the project, you can just say self-titled project, or, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I appreciate that. All right. Cool. So as I just mentioned, we're here with my boy Eyez. And Eyez, you mentioned to me that you were raised here in San Francisco, California, but where more specifically, if you can let us know?
More specifically in like the Mission District, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. More around like 24th and Mission, you know, stuff like that.
Okay, so right in the heart of San Francisco.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, listen, I've been in the Mission District. It's a great place. I love to go eat there whenever I'm trying to get some authentic food here in the Bay. And I know that you've been living here and you've been making music, maybe inspired by Bay Area artists.
Oh, hell yeah, for sure, man. Like,
Okay.
Mac Dre, like I grew up on Mac Dre.
All right.
Larry June, E40, obviously, like the legend, man. Like, you know, so many great artists from out here, but that's just like a couple off the top of my head that I grew up off of and like heavily influenced by. Like, love they shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, the Bay Area culture has always been one of my favorites, even growing up. Before I really knew what Bay Area culture was like, now living here, right? I was heavily in the likes of Bay Area artists. As you mentioned, Too Short is a very popular one, but there's also a bunch of other great artists like yourself that, you know, people should definitely get to know. And again, that's why we're here. If you're just checking in with us, we're here on the Sundown Podcast. I'm Anthony, and I'm here with Eyez. And we're asking him a few questions to get to know him. I'm going to move on to the next question, and that's kind of just, what music are you into? What are some of the music?
It's kind of hard because like I'm really into hip hop, you know, but like I don't just like try and box myself into that one genre. So I'll be trying to go into like all the different like legendary artists that people talk about all the time. So like I try and dip into rock and roll, listen to like Kings of Leon, King K. Rool.
Okay.
I grew up on that classic like 90s R&B back when they was using like analog, no digital.
Yeah.
You hear like all that raw emotion. So
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill,
Real
Mary J.
singing.
Blige, Mint Condition,
Right.
you know, like all these great artists, you know. So I don't really try and box myself in because you can like appreciate and take different things from all sorts of different genres and then apply it to your own stuff in like your own way, you know.
Well, with what you're saying right there, that's actually something I really believe in as well. Take little bits and pieces from different artists that you admire, make it your own, right? Make it your own, because if we're being honest, we learn from different music that we listen to, as you're mentioning right now. And I have to ask, since you're inspired by so many different genres, does that mean that on the Eyez project, which is a self-titled project, everyone, that we can hear some of the influences from different genres?
Most definitely. It's not just going to be one like sound all the way through.
Okay.
Because, you know, it represents me as like a person and as an artist, you know. So like I'm just like I don't box myself in with my own listening interests. Like I'm not going to box myself in with my own, you know, artistry, you know. So you might hear some boom bap on there. You might hear like some player shit, man.
Right.
You might hear some more like you know, like ASAP Rocky type of psychedelic type of stuff. You know, I really keep it mixed up, you know.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Listen, I believe that keeping that type of pace can only make you more talented. So I'm really excited to hear more of the music that you've got on this album. Again, it's a self-titled album. We're gonna wait for this train to pass by us. That way we don't get any bad audio here. But yeah, I'm really excited to hear all the different types of all the different. But yeah, I'm really excited to hear all of the different type of genres that we're gonna be hearing on Eyez. Moving on to my next question: what is it that you hope to gain as a musician in your career?
I mean, really for me, like I do music for like myself, you know what I mean? So initially when I first started doing music, I never really thought of it as something like, oh, this is like something I'm gonna get money from, or this is something I'm gonna get popular off of, or whatever, or did it to like be cool. It's just like I never really, you know, did anything other than music like that. It just makes me happy, bruh. You know, like I couldn't imagine my life without it.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I'm looking for like that fulfillment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess now, like a more feasible goal than just like my own fulfillment is because like I gotta provide for like the people around me. You know,
That's
I'm
the
not
truth.
trying. No one's trying to stay in the city forever, man.
Right.
Like I'm trying to do some like big things, bruh.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't want to live out here forever, man. Like I'm a nature dude. Like I like getting out there. You
Hey,
know.
even if it is something that you enjoy doing, shoot, it'd be twice as good to be able to do it and get paid for it. So, right, and
Exactly.
that's always the motive. At least with me, it sounds like you share that same sentiment with, you know, trying to get your paper at, with something that you love doing, right? And sometimes it's a lot easier to do that, right? Going after something that you're good at can sometimes be more attainable just because you might be persistent, right, with something that you like as opposed to something that you don't like. So that's at least my thought process there. So what is it that we can expect from you in the future as an artist? Right, I know we've got you dropping this album right now.
Yeah.
But say in the next 2, 3, 5 years.
Yeah, hopefully like a lot more music. Like I'm really aiming to like really get out there, you know, so hopefully you're gonna see me on a lot of stages.
Yeah.
You know, just performing new material, you know, new stuff, trying to just get better, you know, keep
Right.
on evolving, keep on growing as an artist, and, you know, just keep on trying to, you know, positively influence people in my life, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what, on that note, right, we're gonna go ahead and lean into maybe some words of advice that we could gain. But if you're just joining us now, we were here on the Sundown Podcast. I'm joined by my boy.
Eyes.
My bad, I didn't lead you on there correctly, but I'm here with Eyez, and we're just getting to know each other a little bit better, also helping introduce yourselves to him and his music, right? But a huge part of our audience is going to be youth, just because I feel like youth are always evolving and trying trying to listen to new music, different artists, and I feel like that is how artists also gain a good amount of traction, right, with the youth.
Yeah.
So, if some of your fans who are youth, need advice, what would be a bit of advice that you might have for them?
Well, like in general or like in music?
In general, listen, it doesn't have to be too big, too small. Shoot, even if it's just brush your teeth every day, we'll take that. But if you could lend a little bit more, that'd be cool too.
I'll say this, and I actually got a song about this on my album. It's called Gray Areas.
Okay.
I feel like, we as people, we try and generalize like a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like we try and say like, I don't know, like something is like either all the way bad or all the way good. Like people want to like pick a side like completely. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When in reality, like a lot of shit be more complex than that.
Okay.
And people are a lot more complex than that, especially, So don't like go out in life with like that type of outlook where like everything either got to be black and white, you know what I mean? Like everything's got to be good or bad. Like you got to understand that there's a lot of gray area with everything in life, especially when you're dealing with people, man. Especially when you having problems with like your mental or wherever, bro. Like it's a lot of gray areas. So you got to just like really like keep yourself open and try and be more understanding and try and communicate with people a little bit better, bro. Yeah.
Hey, I agree. Maybe taking an extra second to try to understand each other. Maybe that can be the key to a successful relationship. And again, relationships don't mean just boyfriend, girlfriend,
Everybody in your
friends.
life.
It's everybody, even the person you're just walking by, right?
Yep.
Nothing's got to be toxic. I think that's a good bit of advice for the youth. Let me see. If you don't mind, I'd like to say a quick bit myself. I think that a good bit of advice is going to be, damn it, I had something, but then as I kept talking, it just kind of left me.
I feel that.
But you know what? I'll go ahead and close it out there. All right. Maybe I'll save my little bit of advice for next time. But for now, I did want to wrap up and just let you guys know again that we're here and we're grateful to be here with our friend Eyez, who just dropped a self-titled album called Eyez, and this here is going to be his next track that we got for y'all. It's called Eyes Closed. Take a listen.
Now wait a minute. You coming here? You coming here? Now wait a minute. You coming here? Whatever gonna work things out.
I know just what you doing when my eyes closed. Never thought you'd be the one that turn out calling 5-0. I can do that back and forth, but fuck it's exercise though. Never catch me reaching if I push up, let the 9 blow. Drop and give him 50, drop and give him hell. I'ma catch you on my time, you been getting bail. Some shit you can't take back, that ship already sailed. I'm on a different type of time and since that shit went down. And I'm still popping my shit cause 5 of y'all couldn't swing round. You ain't a G like you thought, you a juvenile. Shit crazy, feel like Scott Pilgrim, this bitch fought the 7X is all the meanwhile. She
All
was
right.
sitting there bitching in the Prada dress. And I can't get mad because I bought her that. Still look good, just don't know how to act. Way I creep, she could tell that I want all of that. I just caught 5 rings like a nigga.
So I'm sure listening to different genres also allows you to pick up on a variety of different hooks and samples and
Definitely.
and just a whole wide variety of media, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ever incorporated anything from like a television show or a movie, even like a quick saying like, I don't know, Scarface is, you know what I mean?
I have like in one of my early songs, and this song you probably can't even find it nowhere now because I done took it down. But
Yeah.
I used to be really into MF Doom, like Adult Swim, like that was my shit growing up, and MF Doom had a big part in that, So I was listening to his music a lot, and he incorporates the like old cartoons, like the old Dr. Doom like cartoon bits like in the outros of his stuff. It's like I ended up like kind of mimicking him, like low-key biting his style like a little bit. Back with one of my first songs.
Hey, well, listen. I mean, I'm sure you learned a little bit from that, and it inspired you in other ways to
Definitely.
maybe then lead you to going with different types of samples.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still getting better at producing. So this project, like, I didn't produce a lot of the beats.
Okay.
I did, however, like, I wrote it all and then I mixed and mastered it myself. But yeah, like all the people that made them beats are a lot more talented at producing than me. So I can't really take credit for that smooth ass sample.
Yeah. No, well, listen. I mean, they have talents in other areas than yourself, perhaps. But you know, you're young, so you might still be able to gain those talents, right?
Yeah.
Who was it that produced your album, if you don't mind me asking?
It was a couple different people. It wasn't just one producer. So there's this one producer. His name is Bad Beats on YouTube. He's really, really dope. Like all of his beats are creme brulee or like whatever you want to call it. Like the best. It's really good. Some other guys, Prod by AC. Just like a couple random like YouTube producers, but like you wouldn't expect like the YouTube like type beats to be that good though.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like I was really like sifting through it and I found these guys and like man, like they're really good, bro. I talked to them a couple of times. They're good dudes, man.
Well, that's good, man. Listen, YouTube is just a platform for other people to be able to get introduced to others' talents. So it's the same. I feel like it's the same as if you got it from SoundCloud, from even from a producer's personal page, right? It doesn't really matter where you get it as long as you're able to do something good with it. And so far, listening to Hove and Eyes Closed sounds pretty good to me. We're gonna go ahead and listen to one of the last tracks that we got for you today. It's called Tranquility.
It's actually the outro to the album too.
Outro.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, it's actually gonna tie in pretty nice with us because this is gonna be the outro song for us as well. And if you haven't noticed yet, this background here is actually the album cover to Eyez.
Yep. Shout out DJ Project.
Okay.
And Sunset Youth Services too. Right
Hey, there you go.
Because that's where this whole record was recorded, here and DJ Project, man.
Okay. Hey, well, listen, it's always a pleasure to be able to serve talented young artists like yourself. So we appreciate the shout out and right back at you, brother.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, man.
Motherfuckers just trying stack they G's. It's a lie, motherfuckers just trying get they squeeze. I'm just trying get my spot. I'm just trying get my peace. Man, I'm going out my mind trying to do this shit with ease. I've been hanging around town with the heathens and thieves in the Bergen Revelade. I can find tranquility. Another day in the life, another day I'm getting paid. Put some ice up on my arm just to flaunt what I made. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, if you're looking to get to know Eyez a little bit better, definitely listen to his album. Where is it that we can find your album?
All platforms.
All platforms.
Yeah, under the same name. Eyez is a self-titled project, so it's just Eyez, man. You know, it's on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, whatever you want, man. I don't give a fuck if you listening on Pandora, Deezer. I don't care. It's on there.
It's on there.
Listen to it.
Listen to it. Put it on your favorited playlist, on your most liked. Send it to somebody. To
Share it with your friends, man.
Right? Yeah. And this is the album cover that we should see on the platforms, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is it. Recognize it and get to know my boy Eyez a little bit better. But that's all the time we have for today. Again, it was a pleasure getting to know you and being with you today.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for bringing me up here, man. Appreciate
Of course.
Yeah.
Until next time, we will see you, ladies and gentlemen. Peace. Sundown Podcast.
Dope, man. Thank you, bro.
How did that feel? Good?
Yeah, that was good. I thought that was good.
I did too.
You need help putting this stuff back away?
Yeah, all right, bro. Let's go talk to Vicky. Actually,